Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video for the beginner series, we'll be learning how to do the treble crochet stitch. So this is the US term. In the UK, this is your double treble crochet stitch. Okay, so if you would like to learn how to make this stitch, then please keep watching. In this tutorial, I'll be using a 4mm size crochet hook and the yarn corresponding to the size of my hook. You may use whichever crochet hook size is available to you. Just make sure that the yarn you use corresponds to your hook size. So let's begin. The first thing you need to do is to make a slip knot. You may make your slip knot whichever way you prefer. If you would like to learn how to make a slip knot, then I will leave links in the description box below to my previous tutorial where I teach you how to hold your yarn, how to make a slip knot and so on. And I will also leave links here on the right top corner, so you may check them if you need to. So once you've made your slip knot, now we're ready to make our foundation chain. So the length of your foundation chain will of course depend on your project. So it will depend on how long you want your project to be. Okay, so it will depend on the length of your project basically. So for this tutorial, I'll be making a foundation chain of 10. So to make a foundation chain, make sure that your hook is facing up. So your hook side of your hook right here is facing you. It's facing up. Okay, and then go below your yarn like so, making one turn on your hook. Okay, and then pull your hook down, grab your yarn and pull it through. So that right there is chain 1. Okay, so we'll be doing that again. So go below your yarn, pull your hook down, grab your yarn and pull it through. That is chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, chain 5, right? Grab your yarn, pull it down, pull it through, chain 6, chain 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so once you've got the length that you need, now we're ready to make our treble crochet stitches. So one thing to notice is that the last 4 chains, okay, from your hook. So when you're counting from your hook, you're not going to count the loop on your hook. So you're going to count from the one below it. So this one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 chains are going to act as our first treble crochet in row 2. Okay, so we'll be working from the right side here towards our left side. Okay, so when we turn, these 4 chains, the last 4 chains, are going to act automatically as our first treble crochet. So if this is the length you want, then I would suggest that you do another 4 chains, so plus 4 chains, and then start with your row 2, that is your treble crochet stitches. Okay, so once you've done that, now we'll be working into the 5th chain from our hook. Okay, so this one is chain 1. Okay, we are not going to count the loop on our hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll be working our first treble crochet right here into this stitch. Okay, so what you need to do is yarn over twice. So what I did right there is just go below your yarn like so, and then again go below your yarn like so. So you have 2 turns, 2 twists on your hook. Okay, this is yarning over twice. Okay, so once you've got these 2 turns, now we're ready to insert our hook into the chain space that we desire. So we are going to work, as I said before, we're going to work into the 5th chain. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's right here. Okay, so you've got your 2 turns on your hook. You may hold it like this if you're afraid that it will untangle. So just, hold it here and then insert your hook into that 5th chain space like so. Grab your yarn, pull it through that chain space. Okay, so now if you see, we have 4 loops on our hook, right? We have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we have 4 loops on our hook. Now what you're going to do is yarn over again, pull through the first 2 loops. So that's this one and this one right here. So we are going to pull through 1 and 2. Okay, so we are pulling through the first 2 loops. So that leaves us with 3 loops on our hook, 1, 2 and 3. Again we are going to yarn over, so grabbing our yarn like so, and pulling through the next 2 loops. That's this one and this one right here. Okay, so we are pulling through those 2 loops, now leaving us with 2 loops on our hook. Okay, and again we're going to yarn over, so grabbing our hook like so, and then pulling through the last 2 loops. So we're pulling through both the loops. So that there is your treble crochet stitch. Okay, so let's try that again. So we're going to yarn over twice, so 1, 2. So we yarned over twice, we have 2 turns on our hook. We're going to insert our hook into the next chain space, so that's this right here, right? So if you're afraid that these turns will untangle or like get loose, just hold it with your index finger of your right hand, like how I'm doing it, like this. Okay, and then insert your hook into that chain space. Right, now grab your yarn and pull it through the chain space, giving you 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over the first 2 loops like so, now giving you 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over the next 2 loops, now 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over both the loops. So that gives you our next treble crochet stitch right there. Okay, so all we did was yarn over twice, find out the chain space that you want, hold your yarn on your hook like so, so that it doesn't get loose or go away. So you're holding it securely. Yeah, go into your chain space that you want to work into, grab your yarn, pull through. You have 4 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through the first 2 loops, 3 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn, pull through the next 2 loops, 2 loops on your hook. Grab your yarn and pull through the last 2 loops. That is your next treble crochet stitch. So this is basically a treble crochet. All you did was yarn over twice, go into the chain space, grab your yarn, pull through. Once you have 4 loops on your hook, that means you've done half your job. Okay, half your stitch is done. Now all you need to do is grab your yarn, pull through the first 2, again grab your yarn, pull through the next 2, and then grab your yarn and pull through the last 2. Okay, so that is your treble crochet stitch. I hope you could follow this short tutorial. Please give this video a thumbs up if you could follow, and leave your suggestions or comments in the comment box below, and I would love to hear from you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Thank you for watching.